Hello everyone, this is my second video on basic economics. In this video, I will tell you about production possibility curve or production possibility frontier. PPF shows different combinations of output that an economy can possibly produce. In this slide, this is for example I've I assumed that only two commodities are produced in an economy, for example food and cloth. Okay, the production of food is measured on the vertical axis and the production of cloth is measured on the horizontal axis. OA is the amount of food that can be produced with all its resources fully employed if no cloth is produced. On the other hand, if the country decides to produce only cloth using all available resources, it can produce maximum OB amount of cloth. But with the existing stock of resources and the level of technology, a country produces combinations of both the goods. If all the different output combinations of two goods, that is food and cloth, are joined together, we get the curve AB, and this AB curve is called the production possibility frontier or production possibility curve. Any point within this PPF or PPC, like point N, is attainable with the given resources, but it is inefficient because with the same resources, the country can produce more of both of the commodities. On the other hand, if any point beyond the PPF is like M in this diagram, like M, is not attainable with the given resources. Now we have to discuss about the slope of the PPF. Slope of PPF is known as marginal rate of transformation, or MRT in short. It is measured as the ratio of change in the amount of commodity along y-axis and change in the commodity along x-axis. In this PPF, I have also considered that only two commodities, food and cloth, are produced in an economy. And if we consider that at first F1 amount, the country is producing F1 amount of food and C1 amount of cloth, and now the country wants to increase in its production of cloth, it will increase cloth production from C1 to C2. So to manage this or to have the resources, country has to reduce its production of food to F2. Hence the slope or MRT is equal to F1 minus F2 divided by C2 minus C1, as in this diagram. The absolute value of MRT rises as one moves along the PPF. Similarly, the opportunity cost, which I will discuss in my latest slides, also increases as we move along the PPC or PPF. Now let us discuss something about the PPC and PPF and opportunity cost. All points on the PPC represent combinations of food and cloth that a country can produce given the full employment of the country's productive resources and technology. If a country decides to raise cloth output from, say, C1 to C2, then it has to reduce food production from F1 to F2. The reduced food output is the opportunity cost of producing more cloth. Opportunity cost is the value of the choice in terms of the best alternative while making a decision. Thus, the PPC or PPF shows that each increase in the output of one good involves a sacrifice or decrease in the production of another good, given the full employment situation. So we know that opportunity cost is the value of the choice in terms of best alternative while making a decision. According to economic theory, successive increase in the production of a good requires increase in the sacrifice of the other good. In other words, more of a good is produced, its opportunity cost of production increases. Now let us discuss about the shape of the production possibility frontier or production possibility curve. Now, for that, let us first consider that PPF is convex to the origin, like in the diagram. In this case, if we consider the slope, that is del F by del C, or change in F by change in C, we will see that opportunity cost is in fact decreasing as we move along the curve. For example, if I tell you that if we calculate F1 minus F2, and if we take del F here, that means the gap between F1 and F2 and the gap between this one and this two, then we will get the slope here. Now, if we change the food production or reduce the food production from F2 to F3, then cloth production will increase from C2 to C3. If we consider this situation, we will see that opportunity cost will not at all increase. It will in fact decrease as we move along this curve. So, production possibility curve cannot be convex to the origin. Now, let us consider a straight line. If production possibility curve is a straight line like this, in this case, we will see that the slope of this diagram is constant along the diagram. And in my previous diagram, that is when we consider that PPF is convex to the origin, in that case, the slope is actually decreasing along the PPF. And if it is a straight line, then slope is actually constant. But we know that opportunity cost should increase as we move along the PPF. Hence, PPF is concave to the origin. Now comes the basic economic questions, the relationship between PPC and basic economic questions. In my previous video on basic economic questions, I have already discussed that what are the basic economic questions. There are basically 3 basic economic questions: what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Now let us see how PPC answers the basic economic questions. PPC shows the maximum production of 2 goods with the given resources. If the society decides to have more cloth output, it will lie close to point B. Remember the previous diagrams. If the society plans to produce more foods, it will be nearer to point A. How much food or cloth output will be produced using the available resources greatly depends on the demand for these 2 items. Production will be made in accordance with the demands for the products. Any production combination below or inside the curve AB, which I have already discussed, is attainable, but it represents an inefficient use of resources. And any point like M that lies outside the PPC is an impossible combination, as the nation does not have enough resources to produce those quantities of food and cloth. Thus, the PPC describes what goods and services are to be produced and in what quantities. All points on the PPC describe that society's resources are optimally utilized. As these points on the curve represent maximum amount that can be produced with the full employment of resources, this point describes efficient combinations. The PPC highlights the second problem also, the problem of choosing appropriate technique or production. All kinds of technique do not produce the same level of output. Some techniques are more efficient than others in the sense that the former produces large quantities at lower cost. If technique of production is deemed to be inefficient, resources will not be fully or optimally utilized. Inefficient techniques results in lower output, like point N in the diagram. If technique of production is an efficient one, the society will then stay on the curve AB. However, the PPC cannot describe the third question, that is the for whom to produce problem. Okay. Now we have to see how the production possibility frontier or production possibility curve shifts. Basically, production possibility curve shifts because of the following reasons, that is growth of capital stock and improvement in technology. If a country stays on the AB curve, then the productive capacity of the society becomes static. Okay, as a result, the problem of scarcity gets magnified more and more as time progresses. Thus, it cannot move to the point M, which I have already shown in my previous diagrams. What is required is the increase in production and productivity so that the scarcity problem can be lessened. This means that shifting of PPC outwards. There are basically three main ways through which PPC can shift. These are these 3 points, that is growth of capital stock, improvement in technology, and population growth. Change in any one of them will shift the PPC as in this diagram. Okay, if growth of capital stock or technology improves in both of these commodities, that is food and cloth, then the PPC or PPF will shift parallelly as in this diagram. Now, however, if only technology of a particular industry or particular commodity improves, but the technology for other commodity remains same, then the curve will not shift, it will rotate. If only technology improves in the cloth production, then it will rotate like this one, like this figure. If technology in cloth production improves. Similarly, if technology in food production increases, then PPC will rotate in like this. This is all about production possibility curve or PPF. There are many other things about PPC. We should those also we should know about those things. But for the time being, I am ending this session here. Thank you for listening me. If you have any queries regarding these slides and regarding these topics, you can contact me in the given mail ID. And thank you again for listening to me. Thank you.